morning. It is a beautiful day here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Welcome to Hoodville, where we leave all expectations at the door, which should be like Prince Harry's motto right now. No expectations at all. Oh my God. So I want to welcome all of you for being here. Prince Harry got called to the stand a day early. Who saw that one coming? Just saying. So totally threw him off his game. Totally. I've been saying this forever, that the lawyers were going to mess with him and get him all riled up. And damn it, I'm right. I'm always flipping right. So, duh, it's court. What do you think? They don't take command from him. Damn right. That's their job. They're like, have you ever watched Law and Order? Come on now, people. Oh my God. This is what happens when you have your head so far up your arse your whole life that you just think everyone's going to like bow to you. No. We're going to take some time. We're going to break all this down. We're going to do housekeeping first. Let some people come in. Hello, Demon Dictator. Yeah, no problem. It is freaking freezing here in Vancouver. I live in an iceberg. Or on an iceberg. My car was an ice cube this morning. So we'll let a couple more people come into the chat. Welcome to Hoodville. And we will say hello to the doggies. And then we'll just do our morning routine, shall we? All right. Come here, Queen Elizabeth. Come say hi to the people. 1, 2, 3. Oh, here, Queen Elizabeth is here. Say hello, Queen Elizabeth. Say hello to the people. All right. Queen Elizabeth, the corgi's here. Shirt check, because I'm Gen X and I don't lie about my age. The Holy Trinity, Gem, truly outrageous, Rainbow Bright, and Shira, Princess of Power. The dragon's here, but I'm not digging them out. Come here, dragon. This is very fitting. As H went to go slay dragons, I got a dragon. Should take some advice from me. Oh my gosh. And let me tell you, someone at People Magazine has carpal tunnel. There's been so many articles already. 4 articles in 4 hours. Good morning, Christine. How are you? Thank you for joining me. Us, all of us. All hail Queen, right? Yes, the Queen is here. The Queen is here. So, oh, what a day, what a day. We're just going, Demon Dictator's going to join us because she lives in London, so might as well get the news right from her. She's there. And she's got a great British accent, so it's even more better. You don't want to listen to me. So, well, you do want to listen to me. Please stay here. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell 12. Welcome to Hoodville. Oh my gosh. What a day. What a day. Oh, Harry. Christine's trying to get her computer working. Good morning, Mary. Hello, Heather. You're doing great. I love these lives. Really good. Oh, yeah. Push the button, Heather. There you go. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate the love. I appreciate all the love and the support I can get. I'm trying here. I'm trying. So, and man, come on. I got a castle. I got a dragon. I got a corgi. Pretty awesome in Hoodville, I think. I'm funny. I find myself funny. Hello, Tennessee. How you doing this morning, Dollface? Hello, Maureen. Where you did our check-in. Here's the shirt, though, because I'm pretty proud of it. Yes, 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 yes. It is negative. It's -1. It's cold. And still foggy. I'm over this fog. So, it's quite the day. I had something all lined up, something else. See, now I feel like a jerk that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to do it because you guys are saying nice things about me. Thank you, my friend. Do not disparage yourself. You're a star in every domain. Thank you. That's nice. You're kind. Thank you for lying. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But holy Hannah, I had something else I was going to talk about. But then, yeah, H took the stand a day early, and you could tell. Oh my gosh, you could tell. He was not prepared at all. Like, oh my God. You had, how long has this thing been going on for? You had years to prepare for this. And you look like a chotch. Not that that's new, but you did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Yes, Maureen, we're going to get into it all. Oh my God. What a kangaroo court. I would have given anything to be there, though. Holy cow. I really wish I was there. What a gong show. Time for Charles to strip Harry of his title. Harry has never been held accountable. And it is time he learned to grow up. Yes, my friend. You are correct. Will that happen? I don't know. Maybe after this fiasco, maybe Harry threw his family under the bus in court too. This is why they got the hell out of Dodge and they went to Scotland. They're like, we gotta go. I was them. I would have been in the courtroom. Like, glaring. All right. Add to stream. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Good afternoon, evening for us over here.
Yeah, well, you already had a full day. I'm just waking up to all this stuff.
Yeah, you missed it all.
Yeah, I slept through it. But hey, it's a good time to wake up, man. I got my coffee. I'm good to go. I got my buddy here, Demon Dictator. Everyone say hello to Demon Dictator. We love Demon Dictator. She's going to give us the run. Uh-oh, she left. Why does it always happen? Hello, goodbye. She'll be back. It was fun. What a gong show. But again, like it says, how come my caption keeps going away? Welcome to Hoodville. Please leave all your expectations at the door. Good morning, Michelle. Thank you for being here. Demon Dictator will be back. I know she will be. She's probably... I don't know what goes on in England with your Wi-Fi, but something's up there. So maybe it's Harry messing with it. Doesn't want anyone reported on it. Cut the Wi-Fi. Good morning, Pickles. How are you? Well, it's morning for me. It's hard for me not to say morning because it's like 9 a.m. here. Hey, you're back. Hello? Hello?
I got to sort out a new phone. My phone is so old.
That's all right. Can you hear me? Demon
Yeah,
dictator.
I can hear you.
All right, there we go. All right, I just made a joke that was Harry trying to cut the Wi-Fi because he doesn't want anyone reporting on this Gong Show.
Probably. Probably.
Everyone in England's got crappy Wi-Fi. All right, my friend, are you ready to get into it?
Yes. Oh, what a day. He got upset in the end and he started crying, the little big baby.
So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the here, I'll pull up the pray, I'm trying to work the phone. The computer.
Oh, yeah, God. do the
Daily Mail.
The thing that I sent you. That's I think it was Sky News I sent you. It's got a transcript of the whole one.
Uh-oh, got feedback. Yeah, so I don't know how to go through it, so I'm gonna have to like.
Oh, I would have loved to have been there more.
I have. Hey, there's feedback on your end there, Demon Dictator.
Hey, there's feedback on your end there, Demon Dictator.
What can you? Is it still there?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but there's an echo. I can hear myself too.
I can hear myself too.
Oh, let me come out. Hold on. Oh, kicked off.
Okay.
Let me come out. I'll come back in again.
Okie dokie. See, I'm telling you, Harry's messing with the Wi-Fi over there in England. Hello? What is going on? What a Gong Show. Oh, there we go. All right. Hello. We'll get it together eventually, but hell, why be organized? You know? Is this... Oh yeah, this court case, Michelle, is everywhere. Everywhere. Like, I just looked up People magazine. There's been 4 articles in 4 hours. It's crazy. Like, everyone's reporting on this. They got a day off yesterday because of the Beckham stuff. But good news, they're back in the headlines, so Megzy will be happy. So here is the Sky News. Prince Harry versus Daily Mail. Emotional Duke tells court press made wife Meghan's life misery. Let's try that again. I'm not awake yet. Prince Harry versus the Daily Mail. Emotional Duke tells court press made wife Meghan's life misery. See, here we go. See, there you go. Once I learn how to actually use the computer and pull up these things, documents, it'll be better. But until then, this is how we have to do things. So Harry gets emotional as he tells court press made lives miserable. Okay, let's try this again. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Right. Fingers crossed. Fingers
Alrighty.
crossed.
All right. So I was just kind of getting into a little bit of it. The personal watershed moments that sparked legal action from likes of Liz Hurley and Elton John. We've heard from Prince Harry in court today, but he's not the only high-profile figure pushing this case. All right. I want to get to the good stuff here. Following the claim launched. Is this the right one? Did I pull up the right one?
Hi, everybody who said hello to me. Sorry, everyone who said hello
go ahead.
to me. Hi, everyone.
So where should we start? You go ahead.
Yeah, if you want to bring that article up, or do you want to read it, and then we can, like the side chat can just get a gist of what we're spoken about today. Then we can go a bit more in depth into.
Did I have the right article? The one with like the newspaper in the background? Is it this one? Can you see me?
I can't see very well.
Is
it the Sky News?
Yeah, there's a lot of Sky News ones though. Now, because this one was like really long. Is that?
Yeah, well, they were going by. They were going. It was a transcript of the whole day.
Okay. Prince Harry tells this one. Prince Harry emotional. Shit. This one.
Scroll down a little bit. Has it got all the transcript underneath?
I can't figure out how to make look on the computer at the same time. I'm just looking at the photo. Hang on, maybe I can do it this way. Okay, from court. Heard. Found out the potential case.
Or you can just type out in the search button Prince Harry live, and
okay,
it'll bring up the transcript.
Sorry, everyone.
That's all right. No, you take your time. Don't worry.
Court documents. Here. Yeah, that must be it. Okay, so it says 7. Do I go all the way down to the bottom? Maybe if I go all the way down to the bottom. Ah, here we go. Holy crap. All right. So this was like in live time then.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says 5 hours ago, the Duke's uneasy relationship with the press after Diana's death. As we reported already, Harry has been referred to his witness statement, which he has submitted to the court. Copy of the statement has been released, and we're going through that now. Something to bring you off the bat, Harry's uneasy relationship with the press. Following the death of his mother in 1997, when I was 12 years old and her treatment at the hands of the press, I've always had an uneasy relationship with them, he wrote, referring to Princess Diana's death. However, a member of the institution, the policy was never to complain, never to explain. There was no alternative. I was conditioned to accept it. For the most part, I accepted the interest in my performing in my public functions. So that's what he said in court?
Yeah, this was his opening statement, yeah. Once again, taking absolutely no form of responsibility for himself at all.
And then it says, Harry changed approach to press after relationship with Meghan began, Duke says. More from Prince Harry's witness statement now, which the court has released. In it, details why he decided to change his approach with the media. See the post just below this one for stance until this point. Okay, so in late 2016, with my relationship with Meghan, my now wife became public. I started to become increasingly troubled by the approach of not taking action against the press in the wake of vicious, persistent attacks on harassment of an intrusive, sometimes racist articles concerning Meghan, he wrote. The situation got worse when she became pregnant and after her son Archie was born. The Duke referenced legal action issued against A&L in October 2019 by Meghan over the publication of a letter sent to her father. He also issued an unlawful information gathering claims against the News Group newspaper and Mirror Group newspapers the same year. This was the first time I had my own legal representation outside the institution, he wrote. Until that point, this had never occurred to me to be possible.
Rubbish. Not true. I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. Okay. Because, okay. I'll tell you why. In 2020, right, he knew. I did some little bit of notes here at lunch. Right. In Prince William, as I went through this yesterday, Prince William had a conversation with Tom Bradby, and the contents of that conversation came out in the press in like 2016. And then in 2016, the big investigation, it all came out. And this was Prince William took the News of the World to court, and News of the World was shut down. So from 2016, there was now a 6-year rule. From 2016 up to 2022, he had 6 years. Everybody had 6 years to apply to the courts or do the newspaper magazines for whatever, right? So during this time, Prince Harry just stated that he wasn't able to sue the press because it was the institution. That because he was part of the institution, it was never explained, never complained. He went into a lot more detail. It may go into a little bit more detail in a minute. But he said because he was part of the institution, it was never explained, never complained, never explained. And he was not allowed to take, it didn't occur to him to take legal action against the press. Despite the fact that his brother was the one who took the press down and got a whole newspaper shut down and got a press inquiry. It was his brother that did it. But of course, he, being an idiot and a spare, it's not, he doesn't have the same rights as his brother. So he just didn't do anything about it. Now, in the court case, it said, while in this 6-year period, he had access to the lawyers Hardbottle and Lewis, who were the team that helped Prince William take News of the World down. And he said, I quote, so they said, why didn't you have Hardbottle and Lewis, who were the ones that originally took News of the World down, with your brother? And he said, it should have been the lawyers, Hardbottle and Lewis, to share the evidence with him. It should have been them to share the evidence with him. It should have been the lawyers who brought Harry into the case. They should have done the work and included him. And if he had known, all this information about A&L, the Daily Mail, he would have brought this up when they took their first case against the Daily Mail about this letter and the privacy. He would have dealt with all of this then, if he had known. If he'd known about this, he would have dealt with this all then, not now. Because now he's over the 6-year rule. And they said, why didn't you bring it all?
So he has to say that then. Sorry.
Exactly. Yeah. Why did you not bring this before? And he's setting the stage, in my opinion, my personal opinion.
Because I didn't know. No one told me.
I didn't know. I saw my brother do it, and my brother, because he's the future king, he gets everything. He did it. Well, why did you not use the lawyers who were involved? Well, because it wasn't for me to do it. They should have brought me in. I shouldn't have had to go to them. They should have brought me in.
I was too busy partying.
Yeah, and then he said,
So this is
And
where
he
it gets
said-
good, Demon Dictator.
So this is
Here,
what-
let's continue. This is
Yeah,
where it gets
but
good.
he said, hold on one second. He said,
Oh,
the reason why he's now taking it to court now was because he now has a legal team to help him. He didn't
Right.
have a legal team before, despite the fact that he had access to the flipping legal team that took the newspaper down in the first place.
right.
Okay, go.
Okay.
You go.
Okay. Harry told he doesn't need to argue case as he tells court about bad experience. Maybe this is where it's leading into. Anthony White, representing Associated Newspapers, is now asking Prince Harry about the journalist who wrote the articles in question and which were, in quotes, friends. Okay. Harry says he's not friends with any, it's in quotes, of the reporters, but he says he is aware of the Royal Rota for journalists. Now, okay, he denies that Katie Nicholl, whose byline was on 7 of the 14 articles he is relying on for this case, was a part of his social circle. That's the girl we were talking about the other day. And I said, oh, is she pretty?
Yes.
Because she said she went and partied with him, right?
Yes.
When he was like 18. Right?
Yes.
And that was my first question. Oh, is she pretty? Because then that makes sense, right? Because he's
She
18.
is pretty. She is pretty.
So, but I don't know. So now this is all, now, see? He says that he turned up at a social event that he was at and later tells the court that she, in quotes, made a career of turning up to these events. Well, Doughhead, you invited her. You said, hey, babe, what's going on? Why don't you come with me? Yeah, let's go party. Blah. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know that's what he said, but we're in Hoodville and I just make shit up.
Probably did. Probably.
Stuff. Oh, don't want to get in trouble. But I'm not making this up. I'm reading verbatim. But you know what I mean. All the voices in my head tell me stuff. Harry gets reminder. At this point, Judge Nicklin, what's his name? Nicklin? I don't want to get it wrong. Is it right? Nicklin?
Something like that. Nicklin, yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Judge Nicklin asks Harry to move his microphone as it's been tricky to hear him at times. He also tells Harry this is a big, it's in quotes, a big moment, and that while he is doing what lots of entanglements tend to do, questioning or arguing back to the barrister, his role is simply to answer the question. So the judge is giving him crap.
Yeah, because he's trying to fight them. He's trying to argue everything, and the judge said, just answer the blooming questions.
Well, here's a tip. Here's a hot tip. When you go to court, because he's from never complain, never explain. Do not explain yourself. What's your name? Heather. What's your last name? From the hood. What color's your shirt? Black. You don't say black and I bought it down the street at the shop and I pay. Like, you don't go on and on and on. Answer the question. Right? Like, dear God, how, like, I told you, remember when I said the lawyers are going to be all messing with him? Like, and really, honestly, it's not the lawyers. He's just a doughhead.
He's an idiot.
At this point, his lawyers should be like, oh, for crying. Well, I can't say bad words on here, but oh my God. I'm now thinking I should have waited later to do this because I already need a drink. And it's 9:30 in the morning. This is insane. Okay. Harry tells the judge he has had a bad experience in the past. This was referenced to Andrew Green, KC, who represented Mirror Group newspaper in a separate legal battle with Harry in 2023, during which he also gave evidence. Mr. Justice Nicklin, so I guess that's judge guy, told the Duke if Anthony White, KC, defending A&L today, makes a statement he disputes, then you can simply say, I don't accept that, or I don't know about that. He's telling them how to testify. Why isn't this judge saying, get the hell out of my courtroom? I've never seen anything like this before.
He's such a baby. Oh, I had a terrible experience before. What the hell's that got to do with it? It's the court. You just got to say, answer the flipping question. Don't get all cry baby. Oh, I've had a terrible experience in the past. Bloody hell. You're in court
This
because
is
you did
kangaroo
it.
court.
You
White
brought
tells-
this case. He brought the case to court. So there you go. Now you've got to give evidence. You brought it. You've now got to give evidence. He's, oh, I can't. I'm scared.
I can't believe this. Oh my God. Who's paying for this? Are you guys on the hook for this? Are taxpayers on the hook for this?
No,
Oh
it's
my
a private one. So they're paying for it all.
They should have sold tickets to this circus. Holy crow.
It was packed. It was packed today. The public gallery was packed today.
I believe it because they knew Harry was coming.
Yeah.
Okay. White tells the Duke, I am intent on you not having a bad experience with me, but it is my job to ask you the questions. So now they're pussyfooting around him.
Yes. It's okay,
sorry.
Harry.
I'm sorry, Melancholia. I'm sorry, Sad Panda. Am I hurting your feelings? Oh, I'm sorry. What the hell?
This man. He brought this bloody case to court, and now they got to baby him all the way through it.
Oh, did I ask you a question that hurt your feelings? Do you need a hug? Like, you want me to phone up Barney? Like, what the hell? Do you need an emotional support puppet or stuffed animal or something? Crying out loud. Okay, this gets, but I really wish I was drinking right now. Holy Christ. Okay, so this is like 5 hours ago. Complaining doesn't end well, normally gets worse, Harry says. Oh my God. God, you can't make this crap up if you tried. Defense lawyer Anthony White is now asking Harry about the article headlined Rugby Girl Who Won Harry's Heart. This is not one of the 14 articles the Duke has put forward in the case the court hears. Harry again tells the court how he was not allowed to complain at the time of articles such as the one being published. White says that the rugby article illustrates that a friend of Harry, Sky Sports F1 presenter Natalie Pinkman, provided information for the story. Harry says he strongly rejects this, but before he goes on, he asks the judge if he is okay to continue, as he is unsure if this counts as arguing. See post below. Okay. So he doesn't even know what to say. He's like, you want me to talk about it? Like,
this is it. This is his third court case. He should know by now.
So basically, okay, this rugby girl article isn't in with what he's talking about. So he's like, well, that's not what I'm bitching about. I don't want to talk about it. Well, the lawyer just asked you. You got to answer it, don't you?
Yeah, or you can just say, no comment or whatever. I don't want to answer it. He's allowed to not answer it. Question.
My social circle wasn't leaky, Harry tells court, as he is asked about Mr. Mischief. The call's coming from inside the house. Like, oh my God. During the cross-examination of Harry, Anthony White claims that the Duke used Facebook profile name Mr. Mischief to contact Mail on Sunday journalist Charlotte Griffiths, who the barrister claims moved in the Duke's social circles. Is this the pretty girl we were talking about?
No, it's a different one.
Oh, she must be pretty too.
Probably.
Harry says he had no idea that she was a journalist when they met over a weekend in 2011, and then denies ever using the name Mr. Mischief. Well, that's a stupid name. I deny it too. But yeah, you did. You just don't remember because you're probably hammed. Snorting vodka and all that stuff. That'll do it to you.
So I've got a bit more notes on Natalie Pinkham when he said that. So,
shall I read the rest or you want to pause?
Yeah, no, you go, carry on.
Okay. Then he says he has no idea if he had exchanged messages with Griffiths on Facebook, probably because he partaked in some stuff. He is also asked to look at the document, which contains an email exchange with a friend, Thomas Inskip, from 2017 about the trip to Jamaica. Oh, now we know he's partaking. He's going to Jamaica. It suggests that Harry knew the journalist was picking up gossip from his circle, says White. Harry says that he wants to make it clear that his social circle was not leaky, as White suggests. He goes on to give this sense of the difficulties that he had trusting in people, saying any time he was suspicious, he would cut communication. He said that he lost touch with a lot of friends because of it. As White moves on to the stories written by another journalist, Harry tells the court there were thousands of articles written about him. Okay, we'll pause there. Go on then.
So, Natalie Pinkham, Katie Nicole. So this one, he invited to parties, and she was in his circle. She's very pretty, right? Natalie Pinkham. People told Natalie Pinkham. He told that Natalie did not speak to. So Prince Harry just said in the court, Natalie Pinkham never said it. And Natalie Pinkham contacted me a few days ago to say that she never spoke about the relationship, right?
Right.
But Natalie Pinkham, he later admitted that Natalie sorry, but I wrote my notes here.
Sorry.
He said that he was positive that Natalie Pinkham did not release any details about their relationship, and that Natalie Pinkham did correspond with him recently, and she denied it. But Prince Harry then admitted that Natalie Pinkham did speak to Katie Nicole, and questions were asked and they were answered. So in one breath, he says she didn't speak to him. She didn't speak to the press. Natalie Pinkham didn't speak to the press, and she wouldn't leak. And then Natalie Pinkham confirmed it a few days ago. Then in the same breath, he says he admitted they did speak and questions were asked and answered. So he contradicts himself in the same breath.
The guy's right short of a Happy Meal. Like, this is what I said the other day. I said, you wait till he gets up in there. He's going to blow, like, he's going to hang himself, right? You get enough rope. And it didn't take long. It took like one sentence. Oh my God. So we'll go to the comment section just for a sec. Judge B, like, dude, this is not a therapy session. Get it together. No kidding. Al says, does anyone else think Emma is regretting orchestrating meeting with Elton and Sherborne?
No, she's loving this. This is all evidence for her.
Oh yeah, and we'll get to that in a minute. We got to get through this.
She goes Amber Heard on him. This is all going to be evidence.
Maureen, give the guy a wig. Yeah, right, eh? Yeah, Harry, he's not okay. Sorry, I'm not ignoring comment section. Keep commenting, but you know,
I've got one more bit as well.
Oh, when he was this rugby girl.
No, about when he was talking about the Inskip wedding in Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica.
He said they had emails proving there was emails between Tom Inskip where they talk about leaks. There are leaks within the group.
Is that the wedding that made
the wedding? The wedding that Meg turned up at, that she crashed. Yes.
Oh,
so there is actually emails confirming there are leaks somewhere.
Gee, I don't know. The call's coming from inside the house.
The call is coming from inside his own house.
I didn't know that was. See, because they go back and forth in timelines, and I'm like, what? Like, I don't know how many times he went to Jamaica, but now this makes sense. The wedding because weren't him and Meghan on a break, and she just
allegedly,
like Ross and Rachel, right? And then she goes down there and crashes. She's the wedding crasher. She's like, no, you're not getting away from me. I always get my man. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I'm getting all heated. Holy Hannah. Oh, okay. So yeah, Jamaica, Bermuda. Oh, I want to take it. Wonder who found that one out. Is he has to be that daft that you don't like?
Clearly contradicted himself throughout the whole trial. It was crazy.
How many times was he dropped on his head? Like, you don't think that your wife would rat you out? You really don't think your friends would rat you out? I've said this from like, well, for a week now since I've had this part. If I ever like get up there, which would be really nice, and you guys don't sell me out, right? If I ever married a prince and none of my friends from Hoodville sold me out and sold stories, I like, come on, make some bank. Of course your friends are going to sell you.
Of course they are.
Like, duh.
Of course they are.
Like,
he's naive and he thinks that people didn't do it. Well, he actually said, when you just said it in the bit that you just read, he had to cut people off. Well, why are you cutting people off? If you believe 100% that people are not selling stories about you, why are you cutting people off?
Because he's pissed that he's not getting the money, because he's normally the one getting the money and his friends are cashing in on him. I'd tell all you guys what to say. Make some bank. Oh my God. But there's nothing fun to talk about for me, about me. So not yet anyway. We can make some stories up though. Harry denies Campfire friends would have leaked information. Anthony, did I just read? Oh, no. Anthony White is now referring to Prince Harry's autobiography, Spare, published in 2023. Ooh. He is discussing Harry's account of a trip to Africa, in which he wrote about the time spent around the campfire and feeling overwhelmed, need to see Chelsea again. He wrote about her in his book?
Yes, he did. He wrote about everybody in his book. They're going to destroy him with that book, I tell you.
Okay, wait a minute. My brain hurts. I never read the book. That was Cynthia Wilson's job. I don't know how I'd feel if my husband was writing about an ex-girlfriend. The book might be
well, I don't know
how
I'm not sure how Chelsea felt good about him writing about her in that book.
Yeah, that's a good point too. And again, and I said it the other day before this whole kangaroo court started, how come he's there and she's not? Clearly she don't care. Like, what? Why does? Oh God.
She doesn't care. She moved on. She dumped him and she moved on.
See, that's what people with healthy mental health do. Like, this guy's nut. Okay, sorry. Overwhelming need to see Chelsea again. See, but they don't say years. What year was that? The Duke was in a relationship with Chelsea Davy for several years from about 2004. It doesn't say till when. Harry appears annoyed as he denies that anyone who was with him at the campfire would have leaked any information he shared with them there. So everyone's sitting around the campfire, and if I know anything about campfires, everyone's drinking. So everyone's getting sloshed, telling stories, and he's having his own private therapy session. I miss Chelsea, yada, yada, yada. All right, okay. I can see how.
So how do you sit if you're sitting there around a campfire, telling personal information, and then that personal information comes out in public, right? And you're saying it was obtained illegally. How is that obtained illegally? If it was a conversation,
the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, phoned up the journalist.
Exactly. Well, the tigers were emailing each other, and they intercepted the emails between the tigers and lions. How can that be intercepted illegally if it was a conversation between people? Well, they wouldn't have leaked it. Well, how did they get it if it was a conversation?
I'm telling you, those tigers are.
They didn't hack anything to obtain it illegally if it was a conversation.
He says I'm sorry. He says they are some of his closest friends, that he's known them since he was a young teenager when he visited Botswana. Two are like surrogate parents, he says. Yeah, you don't think they're going to rat you out? Like, stories like old as time, my friends. Like, oh my God. Publisher. Oh, and then it says publisher stripping out context. So then something else went down. So it must have been names or something, and they took it out, right? What? And then, okay, White asks how else the information would have been shared. Harry tells him he could have spoken about it to a friend in a voicemail. But you don't remember. So you're going to talk about the campfire
Exactly.
over and over and over again?
He's just guessing. I had a great conversation with a private conversation with people over Campfire, which legitimately no one can hack. They can't hack it because it's a private. So he goes, well, I must have said about it in a voicemail then.
I wish I would have thought about that. Hang on, Maureen. I think you're going to get comment of the day. Maybe it was the Lion King who linked it. The Lion King.
Really?
Oh, Hakuna Matata, my friend. Oh my God. Sorry, that was funny. Judge Nicklin once again gently reminds Harry he does not need to argue his case here. That there will be an opportunity for his own lawyer to do that later. So in other words, this is judge speak for shut your trap, you doughhead.
Yeah, just answer the questions, Harry. Stop going on and taking it to other places.
Isn't there like a quote of a man who, what's that one? When someone represents themselves, they have a fool for a lawyer. This is how this is going.
I don't know. It is.
However, Harry says he's not speaking out because he feels pressure to do so. Wait a minute.
What?
Harry?
What?
That's what I said. However, Harry says he's not speaking out because he feels pressure to do so. He says he feels A&L has done a good job of stripping out color from the points they are making, and so he wants to add context. What the hell? I'm not making this up. However, Harry says he's not speaking out because he feels pressure to do so. He says he feels A&L has done a good job of stripping out color. So he's just like, no, you got the story wrong. Let me go.
Yeah.
Talk about it more. I'm not mad that you put the story, but you didn't do it right.
He's trying to fill in the blanks, basically, sort of thing.
Get a YouTube and go on there and talk your story. This is not the place to do it.
That's the point, Melissa. Does he have proof that the voicemail was hacked? Well, he's got to prove whose voicemail was hacked. Who did he leave the voicemail? Who did he phone up and leave the voicemail on whose phone? And was it hacked? That's what he's got to prove.
Oh my God. Harry's trial prep was clearly done by Meghan, right? This, I'm telling, they did this on purpose to throw him off, right? And I called it already, but I'm not trying to play the I told you so game, but I kind of like doing it. This was the best thing the lawyer people for the newspaper could ever do. Because when you rehearse, he's not an actor. The guy can't find his ass with both hands. This clearly threw him off, right? And his lawyers must be a bunch of doughheads. How they got to be lawyers is beyond me. Because they wouldn't.
They don't care. They get paid. They're getting paid millions and millions of pounds. They don't care. Lawyers, barristers, they don't care who's in the right, who's in the wrong. As long as they get paid, they don't care.
I've been to court before. You get prepped, and they might ask you this and they might ask you that. Here's the best advice. Say nothing. Right? Just answer what you need to answer. That's why you have a lawyer. Let them do the talking.
Because whatever you say, the other lawyer, the other barrister is going to pick it up and he's going to chuck it back at you. If you don't answer the question or you start taking it to other places, they'll throw that back at you as well.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So then they broke for lunch. Okay, now we're on to after lunch. So Harry worried something bad was going to happen during Chelsea-Davy relationship. In his written evidence submitted to the court, Prince Harry said he was really worried something was bad was going to happen when he was in a relationship with Chelsea Davy. The pair were together for several years from about 2004. Describing a surprise visit to Argentina by Davy, Harry wrote he suspected someone had been paid to reveal our plans. He continued, I was never suspicious of Chelsea and our relation to the stories like this, but I was of her friends. Okay, so clearly she's fine. Her friends are a bunch of a-holes. Okay. If I saw the story at the time, I would have been very frustrated and angry. I would have questioned how Associated found out about this information. But at the same time, I would have felt like I had to accept this as reality of my own life. This sort of...
So he says, if I had seen it at the time, so he didn't see it at the time.
And then he goes on to say, this sort of intrusion was terrifying for Chelsea. It made her feel like she was being hunted and the press had caught her. And it was terrifying for me too, because there was nothing I could do to stop it. And now she was a part of my world. For her, I kind of like, yeah, it's a learning.
Yeah, I do.
Right?
I have sympathy for the women that marry into the royal family, or anyone that marries into royal families. I feel sorry for them.
She's young. Like, how old was she? 18 or something? Like, they were young. Like that. Yeah, that is kind of freaky, right? She was shaken and she was really paranoid about trying to protect our privacy. As the article says, their behavior and treatment of Chelsea was not normal. I was really worried something bad was going to happen. He also wrote, always expected to be followed. He always expected to be followed when he was traveling. If someone was dating me, they might assume that they would be photographed coming out of a restaurant or a concert, but you never expect the experience to be full-blown harassment. Now, having said that, things have changed. And like, this is over 20 years ago, right? 2004 is like 22 years ago. So things have changed, right?
Yes.
But I can see, I feel bad for her. Yeah, like getting tailed or, like stalked almost. That is freaky. Like you always have to look over your shoulder. It kind of would make you go insane. It really would. So
it would. It'd be horrible. It would shake you up because you just wouldn't feel safe. It's like when you used to see when they used to chase Kate Middleton down the road. That must have been terrifying for her.
Yeah, no, it's not fun. Okay, so then they take a quick recess. Now we're back. Male publisher responds to dirty tricks jab. In response to a source close to the Duke of Suchet, who claimed that the Associated Newspaper Limited had used game playing and dirty tricks to bring forward Harry's evidence, the publisher of the Daily Mail and Mail on Sunday has said Prince Harry has been in London since the weekend, ready to give evidence in the case, which he launched 3.5 years ago. We don't intend on dignifying this briefing by other side with any further comment. Does that mean it's over? Oh, no. Here we go. Harry condemns creepy article about the lonely New Year's Eve. Aw, alone on New Year's. That's sad. Prince Harry is back in the witness box, giving evidence. But we've got a little more from his statement submitted to the court now. In his written evidence, the Duke of Suchet described 2013 Daily Mail article, which he stated faces a lonely New Year's Eve as creepy. In his written evidence, here's what he wrote. Associated published this article about the relationship with credenza bonus, including information about their whereabouts and plans. Who's that? Cressida?
Cressida bonus, yeah. The
headline speaks to exactly how they wanted me to be: lonely, miserable, and depressed. Well, nothing's changed.
You see what he does there? The article was creepy. That they were trying to make me out to be lonely and depressed. They wanted me to be lonely and depressed. No, they didn't. No one cares, Harry. If you're lonely, depressed,
or high, what they write about you? At least they're
high as a kite, or high as a kite, or whatever. No one cares. It's like they wanted me to be like this. No, they don't. stupid paranoia, this idiot.
So again, this article is creepy. Kensington Palace should not be talking about private matters, but just because someone said Cressida is not coming for Christmas, how did they know that she was on Richard Branson's island? It's a horrible existence for a young girl to be stalked like this. They probably I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but Cressida or blagged information about her flight and would have had her under surveillance like they did my other girlfriends. Huh? Was Cressida a yacht girl? Why is she going to an island?
Nobody knows. Yeah, she's a British actress. They date very.
Oh, she's an actor. I don't know who she is. I'm sorry, and I'm not saying any of this is true. I'm just asking questions.
She's not a very well known actress, but
oh yeah,
sure they would have had her on surveillance. They of course they would have had her under surveillance. They had them all under surveillance. That's what they did in those days. You know, they admitted it. This is just old news that was coming out. But so he goes, how did they know she was going to be on an island? I'm pretty sure that island has leaks as well. Who told them that she was going to be on the island? You know, there's leaks everywhere.
This guy's a tool. I can't believe he went to court. You think no one was going to bring any of this up? Because now I got more questions, right? I'm not saying anything bad about her or anything, but an island, it kind of, it's given.
We all know what goes on over there in those islands.
Well, one, I don't know who's, I've talked about this. No, no one will ever find you ever. I don't know how people become yacht girls. You know what a yacht is on? Water. They will never find you ever again. Absolutely not. No. No bueno. But apparently he has a type. If this girl was an actress and she likes silence.
Yeah, blonde hair. Blonde. He likes blondes. They were all his girlfriends were blondes, more or less blondes.
Huh. And of course, like, have her under surveillance. Like, do you mean surveillance from like the palace or surveillance
from the press? But that's what they did. Surveillance. But that's what they did. Then they've all admitted it. This was what part of the Levinson inquiry.
But
she probably was.
But how do we know someone wasn't making phone calls to tell the press where they were going to be? If she's an unknown actress dating a prince or messing around with a prince or whatever you want to freaking say, you know,
yeah.
Honestly, if I was dating Prince Harry back in the day, damn right, I'd have like TMZ on speed dial. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny it.
They're just leaks. There is anyone within their circle who would tell her where she's going to be. You know, there's plenty of people around, and also they get you know, yeah, there's just leaks. I mean, sure, and she could have been under surveillance as well. You know, there is a very big question mark over Emily English. We were talking about this yesterday on Victoria's, if you saw it, where there is a question mark over them obtaining Chelsea's flight details from, I believe it's British Airways. So right. If they did do that illegally, then yes, they could have got her flight information from doing the same way. Yes, that's what the court case is about, whether they did or not. But so yes, they could have done that through surveillance for sure.
Okay, we will go into the comment section here. Repeti G4W says, geez, I just want to shake him up, clean him up, and deliver him from the Meghan call. Right? And give him a vacation. What an idiot. Yeah, like this. He's listening to too many of the voices in his head. Meghan would love to be chased by the press. Yes. Mary Taylor, mental health advocate. I've said this before. I don't know. Like, they should fire him. Like, this is not a stable person, right? Melissa says, a British actress, yeah, Cardessa, dated him kind of briefly. So they messed around. They just say dated
Yeah.
because it sounds nicer, right? And I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Can't say side piece. Was a whole odd out. Her family, is rich. Necker Island, Richard Branson. I'm not saying anything against Richard Branson. I'm just saying islands is not a good thing to say the word island anymore. Proof phone hacking.
That's exactly multi-step. That's exactly the issue. He's not giving any evidence that they were phone hacked. He's just saying, my friends wouldn't say that. I was sitting around the campfire with people who I trust, and they wouldn't have released it. Well, how did it get released? Well, maybe I left it on a voicemail and it was hacked.
But
he's
you don't
just
know.
talking gobbledygook. He's just, oh, my eyes are bleeding. He can't be any of them. Trust me, because they're good characters. It won't be people. It had to have been hacked from somewhere.
Right.
I must have left a voicemail somewhere, and that was hacked because I trust these people implicitly. Seriously.
This Cardessa girl, she's like distant cousin of Winston Churchill. So she's got some kind of like real.
She's what we would call sort of like, like a high, not maybe not aristocrat, not that high, but she's kind of like hybrid. So she's within his circle. She's not like me, like lower person like me. She's within his circle.
From Hoodville?
No, she's not. She's not from Hoodville. She's within his.
She's a thoroughbred then.
High class circle. Let's say that.
Those circles don't sound like fun. I like Hoodville.
They seem to be very leaky. Even if they're rich. They seem to be very leaky.
Okay, so then we go on to continue. Anthony White, representing ANL, is now asking Harry about being photographed at social events. And there was a lot of media interest in him, particularly when he was with girlfriends. Harry says he was pinned to lots of women, not necessarily always those he had a relationship with. No, just loving them, leave them. I don't know what I can say on here. Bag them and drag them. No, I don't know. White puts it to Harry that he has been the subject of sustained press and attention throughout his life, and he agrees. He says that the thousands of articles that he has been published in about his romantic life, none was in the public interest. White also asks about the limitation of Harry's case. A reminder, ANL has denied any wrongdoings, but has also argued that this case has been brought too late, and the law indicates that privacy claims such as this one should be brought within 6 years. White wants to get across that Harry could have known or could have found out if he had potential case before October 2016, 6 years before these legal proceedings were launched in October 2022. The articles Harry and other claimants are relying on for this case were published between 1993 and 2011. God, that's like a lifetime ago. So, I don't know, thoughts on that?
But again, even the articles that he's, other than again the one with it's got a question mark over it, which was the potential hacking of British Airways over the Chelsea Derby flights. This isn't bad. What's the big deal? The other claimants have got a much stronger case because they were talking about pregnancies, children, birth certificates, which is serious. Prince Harry, what they talked about my love life and they made me out to be a lonely person on New Year's. What's he complaining about? What's bad here? It's just what's he complaining about? There's nothing bad here. They printed stuff about my love life, or women found it hard to date me because of the press. Prince William did okay. Prince Edward did okay. Prince Andrew did okay. Or man formerly known as Prince, they all did okay. Does it may be the fact that it may be your self-confessed use of substances throughout your life and your paranoid state of mind and the fact that you can't string a sentence together? Maybe that be the reason why you were not able to get a girlfriend?
That you're a whiny man-child and you
need your nappy change
clearly
every
have
day.
some mental health issues and you're paranoid and
Yeah,
you don't look like a
is
nice
that
person.
not
That has nothing
the
to do
reason
with
why? Yeah, that's the reason why your life is a shambles. That's it. Or the stupid articles that he's put up as evidence are stupid. They're just stupid. Prince William went through it all the royal, every prince and princess around the whole world went through exactly the same thing. They just got on with it. They go back to their great big mansions and no money worries and beautiful clothes and hair and makeup done and their servants, and they don't flipping complain.
Well, for someone who was brought up never complain, never explain, he sure forgot the first part. Oh Jesus. My God.
He spent he spent millions and millions of pounds doing it, whinge and moaning. He spent millions doing it. My God.
This, like, you can't make this crap up. Like, you can't. And I just want to remind everyone, please, can you hit the like button, share button, tell a friend button, help out your friend Heather. I know I'm the one reading. I'm sorry I have dyslexia and it's kind of painful to listen to me read. But
no, it's not. Don't worry.
Here we go. Right? Harry had many other issues going on in his life. Well, no kidding. No. Oh my God. That's the best one so far. No shit, Sherlock. Jiminy crickets. All right. Harry is now being asked about his relationship with Sir Elton John, one of the other claimants in this case, and he tells the court that they are close now, but back in the day, he didn't know him so well. Anthony White, representing A&L, asks Harry if he knows of Hugh Grant, former boyfriend of fellow claimant Liz Hurley and campaigner for press reform with the group Hacked Off. The Duke says he has known about Hacked Off for about 4 or 5 years and that he thinks they do a fantastic work. I don't know what that is. White puts it to him that he is widely known hacked off while supporting people perceived as the subjects of the press intrusion. And so if he wanted to ask questions about the articles he had put forward in this case, this would have been the obvious route. Harry disagrees, reminding the court that, again, if the institution I was in... Oh, God. Harry disagrees, reminding the court again of the institution I was in. In other words, the royal family, he says, would not have been an option. So she must do something with, like, and I don't know what she does. Like, what is this thing? What is Hacked Off? Is it like privacy laws and stuff?
Yeah, Hacked Off was a group that Hugh Grant created where people who have been press reports or press intrusion, they help them, they advise them, and they can get legal services through them.
So basically, Hugh Grant's not really the poster child for this, though.
No, he's like, got he. That's a whole nother show.
I remember the 90s. Thank you very much.
Yes, I do. I remember that. Yes, we do.
Oh God, I remember that was the best time to watch David Letterman. Oh my God. Okay. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so
not a great poster child. This is like Harry being the poster child for mental health. Dear God.
Yeah. So so there's Hugh Grant is created this specialist organization that helps people who are being intimidated by the press or press intrusion and stuff like that. So basically the lawyer is saying, well, there was a thing called Hacked Off that is available to help people. Why didn't you go to them? And Harry, with his normal excuses of, well, the institution wouldn't let me.
My grandma wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's blame grandma, because that's who was in charge, right? who's rolling in her grave right now. Dear God. When asked about the first anal... Okay, sorry. Asked when he first thought A&L might have been involved in allegedly unlawful information gathering, Harry tells the court that it is not something he had time to think about a lot during his life. He says, did not sit there during my wedding thinking about hacking. He said,
What?
I know. I'm starting to like, this is why I feel like really embarrassed right now, because I do have dyslexia and I do have a speech impediment. So I think I'm sounding like a moron, but I'm telling you, I can somewhat read. Like, he says he did not sit there during my wedding thinking about hacking. He says he's had many other things going on in my life, and this was one of many issues he had to deal with. This all relates to the male's argument that the claim has been brought too late. I think I'm having a stroke.
No, you're reading it correctly. You're reading it correctly. So this is their argument, that you brought it too late. Why did you bring it too late when basically, you know, that goes back to the beginning of the court case where, you know, your brother brought the case. You had access to the lawyers who helped your brother take the news of the case, and you still didn't do that. No, because that was the institution wouldn't let me do it. Never explain, never complain. Well, then you've got Hacked Off, who was by Hugh Grant. He also, this organization can help you. Why didn't you go to them? No, I couldn't because the institution. Or why you've left it so late when you had all of these articles and all of this stuff going on in your life, where you've been paranoid and you had all these articles written about you. Why have you left it so late? And he said, I just had other things going on that I had to deal with. And he can't answer the question. The lawyer's like, you had all of this opportunity, all of these things to help you. Why did you bring it too late? And he basically can't bloody answer the question, other than it's the institution's fault, basically.
I wasn't allowed to. Grandma said
I
no.
wasn't allowed to. My grandmother wouldn't let me. The institution wouldn't let me. The lawyers representing my brother should have come to me. They should have brought it to me, and they should have done it on my behalf. It's just everybody else's fault but mine.
So this is where it gets good. Now we're getting to the good stuff, people. You know how I know it's good? Because they even highlighted it. And this page is all yellow. Everything else wasn't. This is like,
oh, here we go then. If it's been like, highlighted, it's got the highlight coming out.
Oh yeah.
The highlight is coming out. Let's go.
All right. We're getting to the good dirt. Everyone get comfy. Harry gets emotional as he tells court press, made my wife's life misery.
Oh, here she comes.
I'm telling you, yellow is the color here. Prince Harry has just left the witness box, but his final answer has appeared to become emotional. Harry tells the court in private information in articles he's relaying on his case, most of which White decided not to cross-examine me on, is the kind of information that's shared one-on-one in phone calls or voicemails. For example, he says he never shared information off the record with journalists. Asked about another journalist and whether she knew how to work people, Harry says he believes that this was, though, blagging, pretending to be someone else to gain access. He tells the court his life has been open season to be commercialized, that it has been since he was a teenager, with every aspect of his personal life developed into it. He adds that he's having to sit in court and have them claim I don't have any right to privacy is disgusting. He says he believes it's fundamentally wrong that we are all having to go through this again. He then appears to become emotional as he says it's been a horrible experience. They continue to come after me. They made my life's pardon me, they made my wife's life an absolute misery. My Lord, he said with his voice flattering. So he's almost like on the, they've made my wife's life misery. Harry appeared emotional as he left the courtroom, as he exited. Oh man, I'd give anything to see that. That's like a soap opera winning performance right there. He's going to start crying. My poor wife. My poor wife. Your poor wife that's all over freaking the social media, who's hawking her kids, who's hawking her crap, who has a company and jet setting all over the world, doing some stupid stormtrooper Paris Fashion Week. Look at me, look at me, look at me, doing interviews, being a headliner, talking about what it's like to be in business, talking about how she worked so hard. What else has happened? Going to the zoo, feeding a freaking giraffe, clapping back in magazines, doing freaking TV shows, selling stupid flower sprinkles, just popping bottles. What did I miss?
So he got into the courtroom when the barrister pushed him as to why you did not bring this sooner. If all of your life was so hell, as you said, why did you not bring this sooner? And he basically he can't answer it. He has no excuse as to why he didn't bring this in time. He doesn't have an excuse. He couldn't do it. And basically he started crying like a big fat baby because they basically pulled him up and said, why did you not bring this up sooner if your life was a misery? And he couldn't answer it, and he started crying. And he has to bring up his blooming wife, who has publicly named and shamed by Tom Bauer, Valentine Lowe, Hollywood Reporter, and Vanity Fair as a bully, a monster bully. This is his wife, who has, there are massive amount of evidence, faked 2 pregnancies allegedly. We put a flipping plastic doll allegedly on TV and pretended it was a newborn baby allegedly.
Went on Netflix, did a big freaking interview, called the royal family
racist.
Went on Oprah,
called the family racist.
Right? Tried to rewrite history 1,000 times over. You wrote a freaking book.
Right? He wrote books, Spare, Finding Freedom, whatever, all the Obed Scobie books that she in court admitted or lied under oath that she did take part in those books. Oprah Winfrey, Spare, Netflix, all of this where they've trashed their own families. And he's sitting there going, my wife's life has been made a misery. We're the victims. Oh, go away. My eyes are bleeding.
Now we know why it was highlighted in yellow. Christ almighty.
He starts crying. Ooh.
Do you think that was a big performance, or do you think he actually, like, because I watched Young and Restless like my whole freaking life, man. That sounds like Young and Restless.
I reckon he felt the pressure. He felt the pressure. He couldn't answer any of the questions. He didn't really make a lot of sense at all. He didn't make any sense. I think he knew in his heart of hearts that he's lost it because his testimony is not strong enough. And in the end, they were sort of coming for him, and he felt the pressure and he started crying. Oh, my wife.
Well, and your wife's the one, so again, the calls coming from inside the house. There has been how many weeks have we talked about, and like just since Christmas, like since her dad went and had all like the bad stuff happen to him, all the leaks coming through. Who the hell do you think these sources are? Ryan Swish, Meghan. Yeah. And you're the one, you guys are doing it, but yet then you're suing them. You're peeved because they got the story wrong? Well, start a blog. Put it all out there for all of us to know if you're all mad about like they're getting the story wrong. They said that you wore a red shirt, but no, it was a blue shirt. And now you got your panties in a knot. Come on now.
I know. I've said this. I said this a couple of times. I think they know they messed up with the Oprah Winfrey, the Spare. They are hated publicly. She's named and shamed as the most despised celebrity for 4 years, a villain of the year. They are both have been publicly ridiculed over the book, The Spare, the Oprah Winfrey. They have been proven liars over and over again. They've been proven liars in court. They've been proven liars, and he's sitting here going, no, we're good people. It's the press. It's the press. Look at what the press are doing this to us. The press are trying to brainwash you. They're trying to spin it and trying to make us to look bad. No. And I'm going to take them to court, and I'm going to prove that they're all liars and make my reputation, my wife's reputation better. It was the press all along, and he can't do it. They cannot fix the damage that they've done. The truth is there. They are awful people, and they have caused so much of their own destruction. And no matter how much they try and cry and go, no, we're the good people, the press are bad, the press are lying to you, the press are trying to make us out to be bad, they can't do it. The truth is the truth. They're scumbags, allegedly, and they're gonna have to take responsibility for what they've done.
Okay, and this is the last one, all right? So buckle up, people. Court finishes early after dramatic evidence from Harry. Prince Harry just left the witness box after an emotional finish to his evidence. See the post below. Okay, due to the change of schedule today, and because his evidence was set to last the whole day, there are no further witnesses available at the moment. This means another early finish. Stick with us for Harry's. So then, okay, so they got out. So does that mean he's going back tomorrow? Or this is it?
I think so. We're going to do this all again tomorrow.
No, but is he back on the witness stand tomorrow? I guess so, because he has to be, because his side has to ask him questions.
Yes.
Right? Right. Okay.
Let's see if he starts crying again tomorrow. He probably will.
That's what he's got. Give a shout out to this sketch artist in court. I'm sorry, I really got to learn how to work the computer, but can we just give a shout out? They deserve a raise.
They do. They do such well.
Sorry, you see my blinds, but oh my gosh. Yeah, they're doing the Lord's work right there.
Melissa, I had this conversation today.
Oh, Elizabeth Cook. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, my friend. Good job.
Do you know the comment by Melissa? I had this conversation today. I'm not even lying. One day, and I feel sorry for Prince Harry, because one day when they divorce and she goes Amber Heard on him, he's going to realize that he was played by this woman, and it's going to be really hard for him to accept that the biggest betrayal he had was her. He can't seem to understand the call is coming from inside the house. She is the worst thing that ever happened to him. He has been played like a cheap Stradivarius, and the day when that hits him, that she was the problem, it's going to be hard for him, I tell you. And I feel sorry for him when he finally gets it into his skull.
When the light bulb goes off?
When the light bulb goes off and he realizes that the call was always coming from inside the house, it's going to hit him hard.
I don't know if he'll ever, because clearly I'm not a psychologist, right? Like we all know. But there's seriously something clinically wrong with his brain. Like, you cannot see what's right in front of you.
Exactly. I just can't.
Like, there's denial. And then there's like, I don't know, I think you need some medication. Like,
or he needs to stop taking that special medication that he takes, because I can't
this seems like
understand.
A 48 hours episode.
I can't understand what he can't see. I just can't. And like he's sitting there. I was around the campfire talking to people, and they wouldn't have leaked it because they are special people to me. Well, then how did it hit the press? Oh, well, I must have left a voicemail somewhere. No, Harry, one of those people you were sitting around a campfire with told the press. He just can't get there.
Our side chat is on fire this morning. Oh my God, shout out to you guys. And once again, like, share, tell a friend, tell 12. Please subscribe to your friend Heather in the Hood. Oh my God.
Side chat, always great. They
Side
always
chat,
are.
you guys are on fire. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, your precious wifey seem to love the press now, right? Oh, this one's a good one. This one's a good one. Maureen, you're on fire today, my friend. Has anyone asked if Meghan's okay? We're going to come to that, my friend. Funny you ask. Oh my gosh. Like, you guys are just on fire. I don't... This is...
Smash the like button, guys. 42 of you in the 42 of you in the house. 24
please,
likes.
Please. So Maureen asks, you shall receive around here, my friend. Everyone pray. I'm trying to work the freaking computer. People Magazine is on fire. No, not that one. What the hell? People Magazine, like, whoever's there has carpal tunnel right now. There was 4 articles in 4 hours. And that, I don't know if that's a new record or not, but clearly. Prince Harry called to testify earlier than expected after schedule change. Source alleged game playing and dirty tricks. Who's the source? Who is the source? Who do you think this is? Anyone? Anyone? Rhymes with Meghan. Dirty tricks. Like, where do you think you're going?
Of course, it's their team now. Because he started crying. They got because his little thing started crying. They've got to try and make it look better. Oh my gosh.
So I actually brought up the wrong article, but we'll go with this one because I already said the headline. So come on, Heather. Get it together. What is happening? Now I'm being punished for being mean.
It's all right. Oh, Isle of Shoals. Bless you. Watch it again. I'm on at 9 o'clock with Victoria, so I'm going to go through this again. If anyone wants to come and watch it all again at 9.
Yes, we love Victoria too, right? And like, you get different.
Yeah,
like, all of us have different opinions, right? I am not the, like, I love that you're here, right? I don't really, what's the word? I don't live in London, clearly, right? And you being here really helps because I don't know English law. And sometimes it bores me as well, right? So you guys actually like dig through it and stuff, whereas I just like to make fun.
That's all right. I like coming on because I
to testify earlier playing. Okay, so a source saying game playing and dirty tricks. A source close to the Duke of Suchet claims the newspaper publisher opening argument was briefer than expecting, forcing Harry to take the stand earlier than planned. Yeah. Prince Harry was called to give evidence earlier than expected in High Court privacy case against the publisher of the Daily Mail, prompting allegations of a source close to the Duke of Suchet that the move amounted to game playing and dirty tricks. The Duke of Suchet has been scheduled to take the witness stand on Thursday, but his appearance was brought forward after lawyers for the Associated Newspapers concluded their opening submissions in just 75 minutes on Wednesday, January 21st. A source close to people claims that a source close to Harry tells people that the publisher and the legal team had months to inform the court that their opening argument would only take less than 2 hours. Well, then that's on his legal team. Like, you prepare for all freaking scenarios, you know?
Yeah, like, you would rehearse it, or they rehearse the speeches, so they're timed, so they would have known.
weren't they saying what today's today? Today's Monday. Today's Wednesday. On Monday, they were saying court's going to wrap early. Odds are he's going to be there Wednesday. Like
Yeah.
they're flying through this opening statements, right? Like we heard this on Monday. So this is not out of the blue. A&L Publishers, Daily Mail, Sunday Online, Legal Team, months, 2 hours. Instead, they had to resort to game playing and dirty tricks consistent with the way they have treated not just the Duke, but all the victims in this case. How is that a dirty trick? A dirty trick.
It's not. It's not.
Like,
They're just because he cried. He cried. They're just trying to make it look better because he cried.
The source
Honestly.
adds that moving the schedule forward by 24 hours appeared designed to limit Harry's preparation time. They think that by pulling the schedule 24 hours, they are giving Prince Harry less time to prepare, the source says. He's been preparing for this moment for the last 3 years. Safe to say he's ready. I wonder who this source is. Like, seriously.
And this is his third time as well. This is the third time he's done it.
Like, holy Hannah. Right? I don't think he was prepared. Like this kangaroo court. You know, and
he wasn't prepared to tell the truth. When he gets interviewed by his own lawyers, he's prepared for that, but he's not prepared for somebody else who might have to tell him the truth.
Right? Like, oh my God. It's not a dirty trick. It's not. If his lawyers
No, it's not
had any
dirty.
brains in their head, they would say, listen, man, opening arguments can go longer or they can go quicker. So we're going to say Thursday, but just be prepared, man. It could have been Tuesday. You know, like this is why I guess I don't want to say the word rehearse, but I guess it is like a rehearsal. It's a run through. It gets you ready. But if he's got 3 years, and if you're telling, here's the other thing. If you're telling the truth, you don't forget stuff.
No,
if
exactly.
You're telling the truth, you are prepared.
Yeah.
It's when you got to get your story straight that it throws you off, in my opinion. Right?
Yes,
if you're
exactly.
going in there and telling, no, this is what happened, this is what this is the date, blah, 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 blah. I know who I said what to. And you're going in there knowing you're speaking, at least you're like, you know what you're saying to be true.
Yeah.
And you're not trying to please anybody, then what's the problem?
Yeah, any trial lawyer or behave
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, 5 years from now.
Yeah.
Truth doesn't change.
Any trial lawyer or like the behavior, I love the behavior panel, the behavior experts, I love all that. They will tell you you don't have to remember the truth. The truth is the truth. You're always prepared for it. So yeah. This is just clap back as clap back for him.
You know, so that's why I couldn't, like my thumbnail this morning, you can't handle the truth. I couldn't not do it. Freak, I thought it was
That's exactly what it is. Exactly.
No, you can't. You can't handle the truth. People are asking you questions. These are not, and then you got a lawyer apologizing to you. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt your one and only feeling? Like, what the hell? And then a judge telling you how to testify. I don't know how that would fly. I don't think that would fly with normal people. Like you're gonna handhold him through the court process. So
I know. Imagine the judge having to tell you in the beginning of the court, can you just answer the questions?
Right.
Stop going on, just answer the questions. God.
And then in another People magazine article, Prince Harry says he was forced to follow royal families never complain strategy despite invasive stories. There was no alternative. I was conditioned to accept it, he says.
Tell that to Prince William. Tell that to Prince William.
Media. I'm just trying to find where the source is. Hang on.
So I'm just going to take a couple of minutes. I'm just got to sort out some dinner. So I'll just give me a couple of minutes.
Sure. High profile claimants, Elton John. I'll go to the side chat. I just want to see if there's another source. Policy never explained. There's no alternative. No. I'm waiting for it. Says a source says the 19th century Queen Elizabeth, Queen Mother, royal biographer, blah, blah, blah. Witness statement. No, I don't see those unlawful. Continuous. No. Harry and Meghan step back. Harry and Meghan step back from their roles, working members. Yeah, right. Where'd they step to? They stepped closer into it. All right. They stepped in something. That's for sure. All right. Sorry, guys. Back to side chat here. Thank you, all 34 of you, for being here. Please like, subscribe, tell a friend, tell 12. Oh, my God. What a morning. Yes, Melissa, you are correct. Meanwhile, William and Catherine are having a smashing visit in Scotland. Right? I saw them. They went curling. That's fun. I've never been curling. I've never tried curling, but I know of it because curling's popular in Canada. My sister was on a curling team. I know that part. Someone tried to explain it to me once and I fell asleep, so I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. But shout out to you curlers. Evan wrote in spare that Camilla had... Oh, we can't write that on here. So what's everyone's thoughts of this? The crying gets me though, right? The crying. He left the stand all choked up. Like, come on. What's everyone's... Who thinks he's going to win? Who thinks that court went well today? Let's just take a poll. And what would you... Oh, so sunny here. And what would you do? No, okay, let's just... First question. Who thinks court went good today? Because I'm thinking no. Like, I'm not thinking this is good. I wouldn't want to... Well, I guess if it's his side asking questions, it's not so bad. But I was like, I don't want him to show up tomorrow. Remember the recent Olympics when the group of dudes looked like ultimate... I'm not ragging on curling. I'm not. I'm just saying it's just not my thing. Canadians are great curlers. I'm just saying. Has he been? You think so? Hey, look. Oh, Lulu Bird. Hey, I learned how to... Thank you for coming back, and I'd still apologize. But I figured it out. So sorry about all that. No, I don't think today went well. I'm interested in for tomorrow, though. What kind of softball questions is his lawyer going to ask him? Like, this is... I don't know. Is he going to totally have a meltdown tomorrow? This is not something to cry over. No one got hurt. Like, really. Like, and when I say that, I can't say the word probably on here. But no one, like... Of all this, you're just mad that someone tapped your phone. And you, like, what? But really, like, I get Elizabeth Hurley birth certificates and all that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about him, though. In the grand scheme of things, no one really got hurt, right? Like, everyone's still breathing. So... I don't know, man. I just no, I do apologize. I am sorry. We're all new here in Hoodville and you just never know, right? So I'm sorry, and we're still friends, so thank you for still being here, and my apologies. Maybe hitting rock bottom. I don't even think, the funny thing about rock bottom can always move. This is not his rock bottom, because right now, to hit rock bottom in your mental capacity, you have to know you hit rock bottom, and you have to pick yourself up and go, okay, clearly I'm the problem. What can I do to fix my dumpster fire life? We are still on victimness. It's not his fault. So we're not at rock bottom yet. This is very entertaining. I'm waiting. What else? What do you think? You think anything's on Megsy's Instagram? And if all these, when the phone should be tapped, I'm just saying, I don't know how to do that, but I have some great ideas, would be right now, because I want to hear that phone call between Delulu and King of the Spares there. Oh, my love, you did so great. Oh, my love. Oh, you're slaying drag. I want to hear that freaking phone call. So whoever was tapping the phones before, can you get on it? Because all those other conversations were boring. I want to hear this one. Oh, can I call it or what? Look. Oh, God. See. Oh, my God. Oh, I don't know why I'm shocked. All right. Everyone get prepared. Great. There we go. New post. Can you see? Parfait jam. New post. What time was that at? Hey, where'd you go? What time were you? 1 hour ago. 1 hour. So she's on the same time as me, right? So it's almost 11 in California. So this is where everyone now is talking about the trial, because everyone is waking up like Pacific time or like whatever, right? So an hour ago would have been 9 a.m. Yep. And what does it say? It says elevate your everyday. Easy home ingredients. Yogurt, your favorite granola or toppings, berries, and as ever, raspberry spread. Pardon me. Layer, serve with your favorite glass or coupe. Garnish with mint and enjoy. There it is. You see? Right? Just like clockwork. Yeah. Harry's in court, crying on the stand. And just in case no one in their right mind has ever made a parfait, well, good news for you. Meghan's here to save the day. Right? Have no fear, Duchess Delulu is here. Now let's see what People magazine has to say about Meghan. Oh, just on verge of tears. Destroyed the life. Hang on, sorry. Oh man, they lay it on thick. Okay, I am going to read this. Hang on. I don't think I read this one yet. Prince Harry ended his nearly 2-hour testimony in London's High Court on an emotional note, his voice breaking as he accused UK tabloids he is suing of continuing to target him, and he said, by making his wife Meghan Markle's life an absolute misery. Did I read this already? I've been reading a lot. On Wednesday, January 21st, the Duke of Sussex finished giving evidence in a lawsuit against Associated Newspapers, Daily Mail, Sunday. Turning towards the judge, Harry's voice broke as he spoke about the toll the case and the coverage surrounding it has taken on his family. By standing up here and taking the stand against them, he has continued to come after me, Harry said, his voice cracking with emotion. And they have made my wife's life an absolute misery. My Lord. Okay, let's act it out. Let's do it. By standing up here and taking the stand against them. And they have made my wife's life absolute misery. My Lord. No, is that too much? Let's try it again. By standing up here and taking this stand against them. And they've made my wife's life an absolute misery. Like, my Lord. I know I'm never going to be an actress. I'll practice. They made my wife's life an absolute misery. My Lord, have you no compassion? Asked earlier about the impact of the press coverage during his year's legal fight, Harry said the situation had intensified, though the course of the litigation not only got worse, but better. He told the courts, it's fundamentally wrong to put all of us through this, all of this again. What required is an apology and some accountability if it's a horrible experience. He is doing all this for freaking apology. What is required is an apology and some accountability. It's a horrible experience. People was inside the courtroom as Harry appeared on the verge of tears while concluding his evidence, pausing as he addressed the judge and spoke about personal costs of pursuing the case. Following the day's proceedings, a spokesperson for the Duke of Sussex said the cross-examination quickly unraveled. Today's cross-examination was revealing in its weakness, assertive, and tone, but collapsing immediately under scrutiny from the Prince Harry. The spokesperson said Associated couldn't wait to get him off the stand, questioning him for just 2 hours and avoiding 10 of his 14 articles entirely. I don't see that. Oh, gee, I wonder who's writing this. Prince Harry also weighed in that after the session, underscoring what he had said about central focus of the trial. Today, we were reminded that the Mail group was on trial and why. Do you think Harry's winning this at this point? They're writing it like this was like the best thing ever, a slam dunk in court. We read what happened, right? I don't think it's winning. Can someone tell me? I wonder if Harry's having... Because, like, see, People magazine. See, this is what happens when you read more. Like, this is why you need almost like multiple people. Like, the first article we went with was like the Sun. Oh, Sky News. Because we're reading verbatim what went down in court, right? Like, that's transcript from court. Now you get into all the puff pieces, and depending on what side of the coin you're on, right? Because I'm not thinking this was a win for him in court today. People magazine tends to think so. So, I don't know, man. How long have we been yipping? Oh, gosh. Okay. I don't know if Demon Dictator's coming back, but we'll wrap it up because we've been here for like almost 2 hours. So we'll take some... I was going to say we'll take some questions. But I wonder what's going to happen tomorrow. Let's just look. Have no fear though, because Megsy is making parfaits, elevating everybody. I don't think this was good. I can't wait to hear Lauren the Insider. Like, I heard her this morning, but I want to hear her again. Because, like, she gave a good breakdown, but when you're reading just, like, the transcript, like, I want someone's take on it. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? But it is very hard to go onto a stand and say, "Oh, the press has ruined my life," and there's your wife all over Instagram elevating parfaits, right? And
hi, I just heard you call my name. I've got a very noisy air fryer in the background.
oh no, that's okay. I was going to say I was going to wrap it up like in like I'm just doing like closing remarks here.
Oh, okay. Is that annoying, that air fryer?
No, I can't even hear
Is that annoying, that air fryer in the background? Okay.
No, I can't hear it. No. Oh, Miami. You know what? Good call. I agree. I think he is heading for a breakdown. I bet you after all this, he's going to have some nervous breakdown.
So do I. If he loses, like I think if he loses this, I think he'll have a breakdown or something.
And I mean, I really try not to like pick on people's appearances and stuff because I'm very open and honest about my mental health and what I've struggled with and whatever else. But no, he looks like crap. He looks.
He does.
Awful.
He does.
He does not look good. He doesn't look like he's slept in a century. You know, he looked like we were talking about the other day. Like his skin looks gray. Like he looks defeated. He looks defeated. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how else.
Yes, he does. I think he's got the weakest case of everybody, and he probably knows it. And I'm not sure he has a case at all, to be honest. The others do, but I don't think he does. And
no, because what it boils down to is he wants an apology. Well, you don't go to court for an apology.
For what? An apology for what? He still hasn't even proven it. He always wants an apology. They want an apology from the whole world. For what? Their perceived slights. Yeah. Because people don't like them. They lie all the time and they're bullies and people found them out and they can't take it, so they want apologies from everybody. Like, they're just two little babies who they can't cope with life. They're thin-skinned and they can't seem to navigate life very well. It's continuously victims and apologies. It's just silly.
Oh, you missed it. Meghan Markle on IG, my friend.
Of course she's going to post. She's going to be posting them every day. She's going to be racking up those posts every single day.
Harry, you want to see? Because I don't know if you were watching when you were doing your what
Let's have a look.
See, new parfait. Can you see right here? Like the first beside the book, there's a parfait and jam. Here, I'll bring it on my phone. It's way.
Is it a stupid jam?
Yeah.
I've got you on my telly, so I can see it come up on the telly. I've got a little bit of a delay though. There's just no shame of her. There's no. Oh, here we go. I can see it.
There's the parfait and the spread. And the caption says, elevate your everyday. Easy home ingredients. Yogurt, your favorite granola or toppings. Berries. As ever, raspberry spread. Layer, serve in your favorite glass or coupe. Garnish with mint and enjoy.
she's trying to get rid of that stock. Well, she's got to get rid of that stock somehow.
Well, and too, I was saying, like, that was an hour ago, so it came out at like, let's say just before 10. Well, I'm on the
So that
same
was
time as she is, right? So this is when the world's getting their day going, 9 o'clock or whatever, right? You got to put that out so you don't talk about what went down in England, right? Because we're 8 hours behind, you know? So
and if he does lose, there's like 40 million pounds here at stake if he loses, and he's had a really bad day today. So yeah, he's if this goes so badly wrong, I think he will have a breakdown.
Yeah, he does not look well, right?
No.
Like he doesn't. And I'm not saying it to be mean. Like, everyone has two eyes. He does not look well. And I don't think he's mentally well. Right?
No.
Like, and I've said it before, I don't think he should be the spokesperson going around talking about mental health. Like, no. You know, like, you need a sabbatical, my friend. Like, you need to go somewhere and get
yeah. I mean,
normal.
Isle of Charles, I don't think there is any money. I think it's gone. I don't think there is any money anywhere. I think that's gone. And yeah.
You know what?
Sorry, carry on.
No, you go on.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Michelle, a lot of people have said that over the years, that, you know, I hope to God he doesn't get bad, that he, you know, goes into world of substances, and God forbid we wake up one morning to some sort of headlines, because I think
it wouldn't be, you know, like, not me and you would not be shocked.
No, I don't think any of us would be shocked if he ends up with a $40 million legal bill, and it all goes bad. You know, God, I mean, I don't even want to put that in the universe, but I hope.
No. But we are watching someone who's clearly struggling with
not well.
No, he's not well. He needs a psychiatrist, right, or something. You know, like, he's using court as his counseling. You're in the wrong spot, dude. You know, and I'm with you. The other people I get, no, you shouldn't get someone else's birth certificate before the parents gets it. That's wrong, right? There's a lot of things that are wrong, but him mad about, well, I'm in the middle of freaking nowhere in the jungle and only have 5 people or whatever, how many people around a campfire. No, someone had to hack something. What did they hack?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. Like you are on
jungle
another planet.
Drums. The jungle drums got hacked.
Right.
But yeah, I think their master plan, when they planned this Megxit and the Oprah Winfrey interviews, this master plan that they had has backfired so spectacularly, and they are just the most hated people in the world. They're broke. They've got no future. They can't really make money. They're probably skint. They got no way of making new stuff, and this is what rock bottom looks like, I think.
Well, I said it. I don't think this is rock bottom at all, because rock bottom can always move, right? And when you hit rock bottom, there's also something else that comes. See all my counseling that comes in handy. There's something else where you have to stand up, look yourself in the mirror, and go, "You're the problem. You have to fix everything, and you have to take accountability." And you have to want to fix it. We're not there yet. You know what I mean? Because he's still victim.
Yeah.
So we're not at rock bottom yet. And how can you get there if you're living with someone who's always telling you it's not your fault?
Yeah.
Everyone else's fault.
She plays with his mind. I think she plays with his mind a lot.
So I don't know. I don't think there'll ever be accountability on his end, right? Like, it'll always be a mess. So I don't know. Like, I don't want nothing. I don't want people to think, "Oh my God, you wish." I don't wish anything bad on the guy.
No, God, no,
I'm
God, no.
saying what I see in front of me. He needs to go to, like I said the other day, he needs like a hydrofacial. Like, he just needs like he looks like he needs to sleep for like a year. Like he looks stressed. He looks unwell. And I don't know why she didn't come with him. See, to me, well, if she did, then I guess that throws his case out. It's like she can't even come here. But as a wife, if my spouse was struggling and you knew, you can see this, I wouldn't want them to go alone, right? Like, who does he have to lean on? His family got the hell out of Dodge. They're in a different country. Who does he have to talk to? Your wife's not there unless she's there and no one knows, right? Like, it just seems, I don't know. Like, I would not do it to my husband. I'd bite the bullet and be like, I don't care. I'm going with you. Court's not fun to go to. You're not going to freaking Disneyland. You know, it's stressful. Clearly he's off his nut, you know, because he got called in a day earlier and that's what they're going to blame it on. And I was like, oh, he wasn't prepared. Bunch of BS. So, like, I wouldn't want to watch my husband struggle. And you already clearly know he has mental health, right? And I'm not ragging on that at all. We all
exactly.
do.
When
But
someone's got that
he's not
history,
in a good
you want
way.
to be there. Exactly. When someone's got that history, you want to make sure that you're there for them.
That's all. I want to know who's there for him. Like, does he have a counselor? Does he have a psychiatrist? Does he have a life coach?
Well, he's got someone on speed dial. He was talking about that non-stop over the Oprah Winfrey and all that. He's got one on speed dial, but he couldn't get one for her when she needed it, but he's got one for himself.
So, I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, all what he said today is a bunch of rubbish. Like I said, no one got hurt. No one is not breathing anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so whatever. And what came of it? Like, seriously, if something happened to Chelsea Davy, yeah, okay, now you got a case, right? But they knew I was in Botswana around like a campfire. Who cares? And again, I will die on this hill. The call's coming from inside the house. If you're wondering who's ratting you out all the time and being a source, come on now.
It's the one sleeping next to you. The one sleeping in your bed next to you. That's who it is.
God. Okay. Well, we did 2 hours on this, people. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone who's here. Please hit the I have to ask you again, when this uploads, can all of you go back in and make a comment? That helps. That drives the algorithm. I don't know about computers. We all know this. But if you can go back, just make a comment, like the video. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate you. And we'll be back tomorrow, my friends.
Thank you. And if anyone wants to go through it all again, I'm on with Victoria later on.
Victoria's voice. Oh, and Victoria's voice is going to be here Saturday. We're doing shit show Saturday because we got a lot to talk about. Yeah, so it'll be in the afternoon. So well, my afternoon. It'll be later for you guys. It'll be 1 p.m. my time, which I think is 9 p.m. your time.
Okay.
On Saturday. So yeah, it'll be fun. You should come join us.
Yeah, I'll see if I can. Yeah.
Yeah, like we're just going to be talking about the week, and God, we're only on Wednesday. Oh my God, we're all going to need a drink. So that's what Saturday's for, people. Yeah, party hardy in Hoodville. Our first Hoodville party. Why not? So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Really appreciate you. Please, 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 please like and subscribe.
Okay. I'll see you later,
we got
everyone.
a castle. We're fun. We got Demon Dictator. We'll talk tomorrow because court round 2. And as long as you're okay with coming back tomorrow.
Of course I can, yeah.
All right. Stay safe, everybody. Oh, wait, before I let you all go, because I keep forgetting to talk about this. January is Alzheimer's month. My dad had Alzheimer's. My grandmother had Alzheimer's. So
I'm sorry.
If you know someone with Alzheimer's, or or you're carried for someone with Alzheimer's, or you know someone who knows someone with Alzheimer's, I highly, highly, highly suggest going to Tippy Snow, and I should have pulled this up earlier. This is her. I'm going to share the screen because this helped me a great deal. And when we know stuff, sharing is caring, right? This is Tipa Snow. She has a lot of videos here on YouTube. Take what you need, leave what leave what you don't need. Helps huge. It was life-changing for me when I was helping take care of my dad, and because my dad passed. But highly, highly, highly recommend. She doesn't know I'm talking about her, but my mother-in-law is an RN, and she taught the dementia carried here in a college in British Columbia. So anyways, like I say, sharing is caring, and Alzheimer's affects a lot of people, and I know how hard it is on the carrieds, right? And on you. So there's my public service announcement for today.
Oh, of course, these things are so important. It's so horrible that.
So yeah, but that's what I want to do here in Hoodville, though. I want to shout out something, right? And I normally just shout out what affects me and whatever, sharing is caring, people. So there it is. All right. I've talked enough. Everyone have a great day. Thank you for visiting Hoodville, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Lord
See you
knows
later.
what's going to happen. Oh my God, it's early. Okay.